up? What is happening? You are tuned into another episode of Stru's Barber right here on Active TV. This is your girl Nancy Lee.
And this is Jamie Musadi. And so last week we discussed why you broke.
Yeah.
One of the reasons was you don't want to use no promo code.
Why not?
Totally right there. But anyway, today we're giving you some
Code and
sites. Don't listen to her.
Code and broke, right?
We're not going back in the past.
Okay.
You're focusing on the future.
Okay.
Okay, so we are giving you some websites and online shopping sites that offer you some promo codes. Some of them are like really great, some of them are like mediocre, but you do still get discounts as a first-time user. So first tip I want to give you, whenever you're going to go and buy something online, check, do they have a promo for a first-time user, especially if you are a first-time user. Normally they do, and you can benefit from your first buy and get a pretty nice discount.
Yeah. So there are places all over. I mean, one of them that I discovered, I don't know why, because I don't like McDonald's that much. It's not my thing. But there's something called Scoot, which is a delivery service, and they deliver McDonald's. And what they do is they often have a lot of promos. Like, they have buy one get one free for days. They have half price. They have a whole lot of stuff. They have buy this and get a free thing. So if you're someone that likes McDonald's, I mean, they like just giving promos almost all the time.
Yeah. Well, two things I must say about Scoot is that the promos are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And they're unlimited. So you can get the buy one get one free 10 times if you want to, if you're gonna buy 10 burgers.
Yeah.
In the day, but there's no
if
like
you're having a
you can
group
only
of
use
friends
this once.
over, you can do that.
Well, there's no thing like, okay, you can only use this once.
Yeah.
It's like you can use it however many times, like until the promo is no longer valid.
Yeah.
The second thing though about Scoot, like no shade, but their sites, user friendliness, like it looks great. I mean, it's easy to navigate the site, but then when it comes to actually paying and getting your order processed, it's a lot. It's just extra. So that's my only thing with Scoot. Maybe Scoot works in your area better, but like I haven't ever been able to order off Scoot because they've always been extra. And you know me and Uber Eats lady, we just go over to the other side and be like, we'll go to our friends Uber on the other side. So maybe it's also because I don't put in that much effort. I'm like, can I? No, Uber Eats. That's how I am with
it must be easy. I mean, I don't want to spend 100 years trying to pay you. I'm paying you.
You know what I mean?
Why must I spend time to pay you?
The second thing with Scoot is that apparently they're much slower. Like they're slow for your delivery. So if you want to eat now, bad idea. Order early for like lunchtime. You know what I mean? So you know that this will all come in like an hour, 2 hours. Uber Eats, it's ordering from places close to you. You can track what's going on. And if they take too long, they give you another promo. So, yeah.
And just on Uber Eats is another platform where you find a whole lot of promos. Sometimes.
I think they're my favorite, but
they
have my money.
They have a lineup of restaurants that they usually have on the Uber Eats site that will say free delivery, and then there's a countdown clock. Grab that opportunity first of all, but don't use it by itself because free delivery is one. And then afterwards use it with a promo. So the new user promos. They have 75 Rand over 100 Rand purchase.
Yeah. Or sometimes when they feel like extra special or they just want to love on us, they're like, okay guys, for every new person we're gonna give you 100 Rand of 150. So
you can do that, yeah. But the problem is you're not gonna pay 25 Rand or 50 Rand, hey? There's delivery fees and usually when
service fees as
well. The lower your order goes, the more they put fees. So now there's a service fee now. I don't know who's doing like where the service.
Who's calculating? For me, okay, wait. When I buy the food, am I not paying for your services?
You are, because if you look at the menu on Uber Eats and you look at the restaurant's original menu, it's more expensive on Uber Eats, which is something that many of us don't pay attention to.
Actually,
it's more expensive on Uber Eats, meaning the service fee is already there. So now the other service fee, and it can't be a tip for the driver because there's a tip option, and obviously they get a portion of the money that you spent at the restaurant. So
that's very confusing. Like, who's servicing fee? What's happening? But we'll forgive you because you give us lots of promos and you give us nice promos. So
Yeah.
we eat.
No, but it depends on what area you stay in, hey?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
because
yes, no.
when you stay in Sandton, which if you don't know Sandton, it is the richest square mile in Africa. If you stay there, apparently the promos just change. 75 rand off 375.
Wait! We get like 50% off, 25% off, you know. And then every now and again they'll be like, okay guys, we're giving you 75 rand off 150, we're giving you 75 rand off 100.
You know what I mean?
know?
And then I checked on my
Guys.
sister's phone and she had a promo that said 75 rand off 375. I was like,
For me, the other thing was like the audacity of
you
the
know
people
what
that
I mean?
accept that.
And then they still gonna put a service fee. I wonder how much it is in Sandton.
I'm still gonna service fees like extra. We don't live in Sandton, so we don't have that extra service
we
fee.
don't
So-
have that issue.
But we see you. We eat. We saw you
We
today.
got you.
We saw you.
And then there's Mr. G.
Mr. D. Mr. D, Mr. D, Mr. D. Let us have a conversation here. Where are your promos?
No, but Megan is always talking to us though.
Megan's never talking to us.
Megan from Mr. D.
We know you.
We know
personally.
you.
We're friends now. You email me all
Ever
the
since
time.
you've been talking to me
And you keep telling me about these great things. Okay, so they have more like promotions. So they'll be like, okay, if you spend 100 rand, we're gonna give you free delivery. If you spend 100 rand, we'll give you X amount off. Or if you order from this specific store, you get X amount off. Or this certain item from this store is on promotion, you know what I mean? Or they'll tell you half price on a milkshake from Kwai. The thing I love about Mr. D is that they have a flat delivery fee of 10 rand. It's like it's constant. A flat delivery fee of 10 rand, and they don't have these suspicious service fees. My only thing with Mr. D is that I don't know what kind of a customer they think I am, because obviously their marketing plan is a bit more customer centric, but like the things they send me are not things that I need. I don't really Kwai, which I often get, you know.
Megan is trying to make you healthy.
By taking my money. Please, don't raise my blood pressure by taking my money.
But they
like,
do have promos.
They do have promos, and then like the last time I checked, they had like a 25% off 100 or 125, which is like it's okay. If I was gonna order, it'd be useful, but it wouldn't make me want to order because of your promo.
Yeah.
If I wasn't planning, if I was gonna order anyway, then great.
You have to promo so good that even if you don't wanna order,
The people that
you
weren't
have
planning
to
to
order.
they order.
That's how
So-
you need to promo.
But then that's the thing with promo codes as well. Not all the promo codes are actually worth it. Think about what I mentioned earlier. 75% off 100 and 75 rand off 100 and 100 rand off 150. The better value is in 75% of 100 because then you only have the 25 rand left to spend.
Yeah.
As opposed to 100 rand of 150, then you get 50 rand that you actually need to spend to get the 100 rand promo. So they're actually getting you to spend more even through that promo. So you've got to kind of suss it out and figure out, wait, let me do the calculations here. What promos are actually viable promos? But even though 100 rand off 150 is still pretty good, you still only pay the 50 bucks and then get 100 rand like free.
Yeah.
You're only paying 1/3 of your costs. So,
Yeah.
well, other than the delivery and service fees, but.
Technically, this is what marketing people do. Because you weren't gonna spend that 50 rand
No.
anyway. So they give you a promo and now you think you're saving, but you're not saving, you're spending. Because you weren't gonna spend the money.
And then now, when you have loved the service, the convenience, your food just came, suddenly Uber Eats becomes a thing, like me.
Yeah. Now it's like, what does Uber Eats have now? And they have nothing, and then like, and then and the days you want it, they don't have promos.
Yeah. And listen, the promos change time to time.
Yeah.
Based on what are they offering now. So time to time, the promos change. I don't know what happens in their stats and demographics and so on, because obviously when you order your food, they know the kind of customer you are, where you're ordering from, the kind of food you order, where you are, because obviously you're not ordering food to Mpumalanga when you're in Gauteng, or you're not ordering to Alaska when you're sitting in New York. Obviously you're ordering to your workplace or to your home, and you're putting the address and saying this is home, this is work, so they know where you work and where you stay. So they have a better idea of the kind of amounts you want to spend, what you eat, and then the promos, you know, are more related to you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we found another one which is Superbalist. I've never bought at Superbalist because you wanna know the truth?
What?
Cheapskate.com, man.
Yeah, no, we
creativity,
showed
so
you
we
the
don't buy
places where we buy.
where we buy clothing. So
This place has a promo that if you spend a minimum of 750, what you'll actually pay is 450.
so you get like 250 off.
700, I mean, a minimum of 700,
you get
then you'll
250
pay.
off. So they're gonna give you they're gonna give you a discount for the first users, first time buyers as well.
I understand that promo, ne? But if I'm gonna buy 2 t-shirts for 700 rand, then even if you give me a promo, I'm not there.
Yeah, but then what you do to be smart, maybe this is your kind of thing that you buy.
Yeah.
We're not saying don't buy. Maybe it's the kind of thing that you buy, go for it. But this is what you do. You buy something that is already on promotion on their website. So let's say they've got a 50% off jeans on their website. So when you go on, you already see the banner. These are the jeans that are off 50%, right? Then you go and you buy the jeans that you want. And then you still apply the new user promo. Bam! Better saving. So you look for whatever's on promotion and then add the promo code to that. Some sites like Uber Eats, for example, they don't allow you to use 2 promo codes at the same time. Most sites won't allow you to use 2 promo
But
codes
Uber Eats,
at the same time.
when the restaurant has a free, like they'll give you something
Yeah.
free, then you can use the promo and still
And
get
add the
something
free items still. So, it's just that you can't use 2 promo codes at the same time,
Yeah.
but you can buy something on promotion and use a promo code. So you just save, not really save, but you spend even less than the actual amount of that product. Then we've got Takealot, the famous Takealot. I don't order off Takealot very often, but what I do know is that I've only ordered off Takealot once, actually, to be honest. And that's because I
Yeah.
needed a charger that I couldn't find anywhere else, and so I got it off Takealot, and that's how I got it. But let me tell you what Takealot does. Takealot for first-time users, you get free delivery for a first-time user. After that, anything less than 400 rand in purchases, you have to pay for delivery, right? Second thing for first-time users, so you get the free delivery, and then you get 150 rand off 350.
So you spend 200. And what you do is, you need to be wise with these things you see. So I've learned this hack from someone that I know. With Takealot, after you've done your first user things, it's finished. Whatever you need to order, you ask around if there's other people that want to order with you. And then you get what you want and other people get what they want. And then you put your order together. You guys pay 400, you don't get delivery at all. So there's ways to make these things work like that.
So you gotta be wise with Takealot and all these other promo sites and so on. But please, I'm not encouraging you to go and look for promos for things you weren't planning to buy in the first
Yeah,
place.
no, don't now just start. No, you weren't gonna buy it. Save your money.
So don't go and start, promotions for things that if you were gonna buy, if you need to buy this thing, consider checking up on the internet, first time buyer promos for whatever the site is.
Yeah.
So check that kind of stuff out. Don't just go and start buying because it's on promo.
Yeah.
Because it's sale doesn't mean you're actually saving. Like Tony mentioned before, you're just spending less than you would have spent, but it's not necessarily a saving. They're still taking money out of your pocket. They're
Yeah.
getting it for free, and they're not giving you money. So,
But if you can make the promos work, your life is gonna be such a breeze.
we are promo queens.
Yeah, we always searching for promos,
We are always
discounts.
checking, like, okay, wait, can I? And then we start out that promo. Hey, don't just think you're gonna send us something and it's gonna be.
You can't say 10% off. What is 10%?
10%. We don't do 10% promos.
No,
Unless I was gonna buy that thing anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So then
maybe.
I'll take a 10%. But like,
But that's after looking for other promos that are
Yes.
better than your 10%.
yep, definitely. I mean, like, I'm also quite fast. Uber, I'm here. Uber sends me an email saying, hey, listen, 50% off price. I'm like, adding promo.
You don't wait for it to expire.
Because sometimes they have a limit of like 2,500 customers, 25,000 customers that they're offering this promo to. The first 25,000 to accept the promo, to apply the promo, get it. So I'm like, but that's also because I travel on Uber quite often. So, I mean, I'm watching. If they give me 10%, I'll take it because I'm gonna go on Uber anyway.
Yeah. That is what we do, and that is the Stu's Bob of the situation. Make sure you go and become promo kings and queens. out there, but yet for another week. Signing out, this is Melody.
And Jamie Musali, we're signing out.
Peace
Peace out and God bless.
Bye.